The heart of the University Center for Writing-Based Learning's definition of collaboration is the sense that we are writers helping writers. And that's what peerness is. So we're peer writing tutors, and we're peer writing tutors because we collaborate with other writers. What that means in practice is that we're not then co-writing papers with the people who make appointments with us. Instead, we are active participants, empathetic listeners who are eager to provide honest, authentic feedback, to make suggestions, to offer ideas, to share processes for helping people overcome challenges with writing, revision techniques. And so that's what collaboration is about. It's about one writer working with another writer so that the writer who's in the Writing Center can achieve whatever goal he or she came with.
There are times where it has its challenges, and I would say that where I've seen challenges, let's say there's been a well-defined system in place and you're the new person that's brought into the collaborative situation, and how is it that you negotiate, well, we've always done it like this, and then if you come into the collaboration and you're bringing a new perspective and a new lens, or someone else is bringing another perspective, how well are you engaged in that process? Right. So maybe there's different ideologies, maybe there's different backgrounds. I think there's a lot of things that play into how well people collaborate, like how they perceive you. I think gender comes into play. I think race comes into play. I think there's all these different things that come into play, how well certain collaborations can work or not work.
Well, most of my past experiences with collaboration have been overall negative. I'd say that maybe if you've got two people that really want to assume the leadership role, you'll get that kind of, they'll clash on certain aspects, and that could be a problem sometimes when one person's vision is going one way and another person's vision is going another way. Passivity is another thing that can come into play too. If somebody's too lazy, doesn't want to show up, and you've got somebody in the leadership role, if they don't know how to really handle that or get the person active, then you're going to have problems as far as the work ethic.
All right, so let's get this done. Which part do you want to do?
Oh, sorry. What's up?
I was just saying that we have to get started on this, so what do you want to...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'll do the conclusion or, whatever.
Okay.
You want, but yeah. I actually have to go right now, so here's my part, and I will see you later.
So, did you come up with your outline for the group project? Because mine's right here.
Here, let me see that.
So, I was thinking that if...
Yeah, here, why don't you start typing that?
Okay.
Yeah, here, let me just tell you this. I really like my thesis, so I think we should use that. I mean, your outline and your intros, I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
But mine's better. And my second through fifth paragraph it's much stronger. And, well, we should just follow my outline. It just makes more sense. So,
well, okay.
Here, let me just finish.
I'm just not sure where to begin.
That's because you're an idiot.
Collaboration is always a risk because you are taking a chance of sharing ideas, of sharing processes with someone else. And in the Writing Center, it might be someone else that you've never met before. And it requires a lot of trust. And the most successful collaborations are the ones where you can feel free to experiment, to take risks, where you're not going to be worried about being ridiculed or made fun of or thought that you're stupid for having an idea. Because the more you can just generate, the more you can put out there on the page, then the better decisions you have to make along the way to get to your final product. And one of the things that I've really learned through my experiences tutoring as well as then directing peer writing tutor programs is that the number one quality you have to have for a productive collaborative session is trust. To really set up a productive collaborative conversation, you need to take time before you start doing the work to build rapport. And I feel like building rapport is often overlooked or short-sighted in a writing center tutorial because you feel pressed for time, you just want to get to the project itself. But if you don't take time to get to know each other as people, to have an opportunity to even share a joke, to laugh a bit, to commiserate, then you're not going to have the benefit of that bond, of that sense that this person is interested in me as a person, and therefore I might be willing to take a chance. I know they have a sense of humor, so maybe I can try out a crazy idea on them. So 5 minutes, it may feel like a lifetime, but it's just enough time to really help people to start to get to know each other.
I think it's really great when you can be open to learning from other people, but that's part of my personality. I'm a learner. I mean, like I've taken these personality tests, and that's like I love that. But not everybody feels comfortable with learning from others. They feel they know it. They can be a little bit closed. So I would suggest, like, to encourage that is to really have some examples or modeling of how collaboration can really be beneficial for those people that may be skeptical about it, or getting information from others.
Right.
So I think there has to be some education about what the benefits of collaboration are.
All right, we were assigned a 20-page paper. I can't wait to get started. I'm glad we're working together.
As am I. Collaboration is the ideal way to work on a daunting project. It's been theorized that collaboration leads to cognitive development.
I agree. I try to collaborate as much as possible.
Let's see. It says we need to have 8 sources.
Only 8? Darn it. Wait a minute. Before we work together, we have to have a serious talk about our strategy.
Strategy?
Yeah. It's important to have a plan going into this, and I want to hear your thoughts. It's important to respect your fellow collaborator.
Gee, that's a swell idea.
Okay, let's get collaborating.
Wow, that was fun. Who knew working with a partner could be so rewarding?
It's because we avoided areas that undermine collaboration.
You're right. These areas include, but are not limited to, dispositions against cooperating with prior adversaries, the cost of collaboration in complex social and political systems, the difficulties of engaging in deep conflicts, and leadership incentives favoring control.
Somebody's been reading the appeal and difficulties of participated systems again.
Guilty as charged.
Just always try to be a good person when you collaborate. Be friendly when in doubt. That's just about it.